Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor here. I hope you have an amazing day as per usual. Now you've probably clicked on this video going, what the fuck is he saying high ticket closes suck, right? He teaches his students how to do this. He did this himself for 4 or 5 plus years. Why is he saying that high ticket closing sucks? Well, I've got some context and I've got some reasons, but let me give you a bit of an intro before my talking points because I think it's very much needed. So without further ado, let's jump in. So there is a man, most of his students call him Sifu, right? I'm not going to name names, but sometimes they would call him the Dragon Closer, right? Or that's one of the many names that he has or that he goes by, even to this day. And quite a few years ago, this man, they call him Sifu, he coined the term as high ticket closer as a marketable term, right? It's a new flashy opportunity that doesn't exist yet, right? It's a unique opportunity that can make you money fast and you can look cool while doing it. That's why it's so attractive to a lot of younger gentlemen that try to get in this industry. Hence, a person who's very similar to this person in Australia had the same messaging, sold me that dream, right? Anyways, what had happened was there really wasn't too much of a really well-known understanding of this as an industry, right? Sales has been around a very long time. High-ticket sales is a legit term. High-ticket closing is also a legit term, but it's also not the best term to be associated with, and it's not something that I want myself or my students to be associated with. More or less, I would like to be viewed as a remote sales professional, not a high-ticket closer. I'm going to be talking about that later in a second, but essentially, what this big guru did is he sold a course that was $1,000 all the way up to $5,000, $10,000 maybe. I'm not quite too sure. But what actually happened was this course that people bought that labeled them as a high ticket closer, as they called themselves a high ticket closer, they thought it was a good thing, right? And it was a good thing for a certain amount of time, but then that reputation became tarnished because of the talking points we're going to be talking about today. But these high ticket closers, right? High ticket closers, right? The meme of the industry, as I would call it, is when you're a high ticket closer, you act as a beginner, right? You are a rookie. The reason you call yourself a high ticket closer is because you are inexperienced, right? You think it's cool to be associated with high ticket closer or the word high ticket closer because that's what the guru sold you. That's what the marketer sold you on. Now, this specific person who sold thousands, tens of thousands of people into these training programs, right? A lot of the information, in fact, almost all of the information that was provided in those training programs was very rudimentary, was very foundational, and very basic, and could pretty much be well found in any typical old sales book, right? Yet people were paying $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 plus for this information that was just repackaged and marketed to look as the new shiny vehicle, the new shiny thing. Now, most of you probably don't understand, but high ticket sales as an industry is just a new industry that's a part of an economy that has existed for a very long time. It is simply just sales repackaged in a different category or industry, right? What's high ticket sales? How's that different from high ticket closing? High ticket closing or becoming a high ticket closer is a name that has been given or a title that has been given to a salesperson for the high ticket sales industry. The high ticket sales industry is the online education and the coaching market, right? Now, this is an industry that's been around, obviously, since the internet has been around. So not very long, but people are acting like it's this new opportunity and that, sales has never existed before. Sales has existed for a very long time, as I'm sure you probably know. It's how businesses function. But with the newfound industry of high ticket sales, there became a new influx of high ticket closers. And there's a lot of bad connotations that most of these high ticket closers have with the name become like a high ticket closer. That's why I like to be spaced away from that as a remote sales professional, and that's why I like to class my guys as opposed to a high ticket closer, because the moment I hear high ticket closer, I think immediate rookie, beginner, and inexperienced, right? And most importantly, not very skilled. So that's the context. That is the intro, right? And so there's a point of market saturation that's happened where even there's still marketers today that sell the premise of being a high tier closer, right? Just not. the stuff that you want to be associated with, guys. Just putting that out here and now. But now I've given you the context of where the market cycles actually happen as to where we are at today. If you're associated with the word high ticket closer, again, like I mentioned, you'll be associated with being beginner, being unskilled, and being inexperienced. And that is not what you want to be associated with if it's not already obvious. So let me talk you through the points as to why high ticket closers as the label is something that you don't want to be associated with, and why it is a bad thing. Why high ticket closers suck, as the title states. So let me talk about the expectations, right? So because high ticket closers have been given the incorrect expectations, this is why most of them fail, and most business owners don't really like people working in their businesses that are a high ticket closer. Their expectations are, because the marketer and the guru sold them, and it's not their fault, it's the marketer and it's the guru's fault, is you'll be making 10K a month in the next 90 days, overnight, sipping pina coladas by the beach, driving fast cars, and they sell all these people into these programs with fast cars and all the fancy stuff that they bought with the money that you gave them for the course, not from high ticket sales, right? That's why you'll never see, me flexing cars and Rolexes and all that type of stuff, because you don't get that from high ticket sales. And you can, don't get me wrong, you can earn up to 50K US in commissions, absolutely, right? I've had mentors that do up to 100, but it's not really recommended. 50 is definitely possible, right? But it just takes a lot of time and a lot of experience and a lot of skills, right? It doesn't happen easy, right? But most people's goals is just to earn anywhere between 8 to 10K a month and unlock geographical, time, and financial freedom. That's what I talk about all the time. You can get there if you have put enough time, the right strategy behind it, the right effort, but you're not going to get it overnight. And that problem is, most closers have incredibly bad expectations of what this journey is going to be like. And so they get everything overnight. They expect they're entitled, right? They expect that they deserve everything. They deserve the best offers, the best leads. And they get offended when someone tells them, like literally in my DM, every single day I get 3 or 4 people every single day going, hey man, I'm wondering if you have any positions for closers or, setting positions. It's like, no, I clearly don't. But it's like, I understand now the business owner's perspective, as there's no value being created. There is no trust there. I don't trust you. Your profile looks awful. Why would I ever hire you? And it's the same thing with all these other business owners you're trying to work with. They do not trust you, they do not like you, and they do not know you. And that is why, first reason why I think high ticket closers suck. Now, the expectations they have, again, just like I mentioned before, they are entitled. So they feel like they deserve everything. They deserve the best offers, yet they have no value they can bring to the table. Big problem there. Number 2 is offer hopping, right? High ticket closers like to offer hop, right? So when they have no skills, no experience, they like to pick the best offers for them. When they have no experience, they have no value they can add to the table, and they just like to go from offer to offer, offer to offer, offer to offer. And that's why they make no money, because they think that their dream offer is like super easy to attain. I can tell you it's not. It takes the right strategy, it takes the right effort, it takes the right mindset, but you're lacking all 3. And it's to no fault of yourself, because the gurus and marketers have taught you the wrong strategy, and that's why you've been unsuccessful, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it on the offer hop as point. Point number 3 is no responsibility, right? High ticket closers are associated with not taking any accountability, not taking any responsibility. Oh man, yeah, like I've got a closing rate of like 30%, but that's only on offers made though, bro. What? If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, because you're new to the industry, offers made versus offers closed is a vanity metric that is used by poor salespeople, aka high ticket closers, who want to protect their ego, right? They use this metric of offers made versus people they haven't made offers to. That means they can get a call with a fully qualified prospect where they tell them what to think about it, and they go, you know what? No, I don't think you're a fit for the program. It is honestly laughable. It's hilarious. And so that's why high ticket closers and yeah, high ticket closers as the title is a laughable title, right? It's made fun of. It's a meme in the industry because the barrier is so low that like most high ticket closers just have a bad strategy, a bad mindset, bad expectations, no skills, and they're just set up to fail. And like I mentioned, it's not their fault, it's the guru's fault, it's the marketer's fault for not giving the right expectations, the right views, the right standards, the right skills, the right mindset, and the right strategy, which is what they're always lacking. And the last one is being lazy, right? So lazy and entitled. So they think that when they get an offer, they're just going to have warm leads. They get every call booked in their calendar. It's going to be nice and easy. They want the best marketing qualified leads. They want everybody to be qualified. They want this, they want that, they want this, they want that. And it is honestly laughable, right? Imagine you in any other career industry, you buying a course that's maybe, let's say, $3,000 to $10,000, which I see nowadays. $3,000 to $10,000 in any other career industry. And you walk into the business and you walk into the job like you own the place. It would be fucking stupid, right? It would be just really dumb. And that's the same approach that most people take to this industry. But like I mentioned, this is not a new thing. Sales is not a new thing. We are just looking at a new industry. So if we're going to implement the same strategies that everybody else is going to be using, why would we be expecting to be successful? Why would we expect that the course that has had thousands and thousands and thousands of people rinse through, the strategies in there are going to be successful? Why would you expect that? The amount of competition in this space is insane. If you don't stand out through your personal branding, through your networking skills, through your interviewing skills, through your sales skills, you will not be successful. I guarantee you that. The last point I want to finish on here is not really anything to do with specific like high tier closes, but what I've found is that of course, like their strategy is even like the strategy is the problem here. Like referring back to what I said before, is I get 3 DMs a day, close to, of people saying, "Oh, hey, you don't have to respond, but I want to work for a setter or closer for you. I want to work as a setter or closer for you." You have no value that you're providing there. That strategy, that framework that you are using, will get you next to zero results. Here's why. Your competition is dense. There is someone in the industry, even more recently, that has sold the idea on how to become a high-tier closer for $1,000 USD. Can you imagine how many people have taken that course? The industry is evolving. You need a new strategy. You need a new way of doing this. You need a new way to be successful, not just in the short term, but in the long term in this industry to be sustainable, right? Most of these people, I always send the hour-long training that I have on my YouTube channel. There's literally step by step exactly how to do something different in this industry. Yet they never watch it. They never get back to me because it is free, right? And this is what I mean by entitlement, right? They've paid X amount for a course, or they haven't even paid for a course or any training or any type of mentor, and they feel like they deserve everything. They feel like a business owner is going to be like, "Oh yeah, okay man, let me just stuff your pockets with cash. Yeah, let me do that. That sounds like a great idea. Let me just risk the couple $100 to $1,000 I pay to get a sales call in my calendar on you." I would love to do that, man. I would honestly love to waste hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on putting you on a trial period. Yeah, that makes total sense, right? This is how most high-ticket closers think. And this is complete opposite way of thinking to what I teach the guys in the RSA. I teach you to be different. I teach you how to stand out. And that is why I've seen record times of guys getting their dream roles, making their first internet money online in record times, doing what took me a year and a half to achieve in less than 3 weeks, or a month, or a week, or a couple hours, or days. It is honestly insane, the results I've been seeing. And it's because we have innovated, we have done something different, and we have built something new. Something that I have never seen out in the market, that doesn't exist out there. There's going to be copycats, I guarantee you. But here at first, I'm the person that has pioneered the new way. If you are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, go watch my previous training. It's in about an hour and 10 minutes long. Find it on my YouTube channel. Find it useful. Find it insightful. Okay? So with that said, guys, that is why high ticket closers suck, because again, they're just super entitled. They feel like they're getting everything overnight. They're never successful. And the thing that really, really bugs me is I'll even get on calls with these people and they'll tell me, no, I don't need to invest in more training. No, I don't need to invest in new strategy. What I'm doing is working. Or even they'll know that it's not working. They'll be self-aware enough to know that it's not working. Yet they'll say, no, I think I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Fucking makes no sense. It's actually bananas. I don't actually get how people just look at that and go, yeah, makes sense. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It is madness and it needs to stop. So if you've been in the high ticket sales space, you're looking at booking a call, don't book on a call and come with me and go, hey, look, I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because I can't be bothered talking to you. Just don't even book in at all. It's just a waste of time. So, but if you are looking to be successful in this industry, you're looking for a change, you've done stuff that just hasn't worked, and you're looking to finally start getting results, book on a call, send me a DM, ask me a few questions, and I'm more than happy to help you out if you're willing to actually let go of the past, take my hand, and do something different, okay? So thanks for watching to the end, guys. Hopefully you found today valuable and insightful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.